Hey everybody, thank you for joining me. Today I'm doing something a little bit different. I'm going to be testing the impact of alcohol on driving performance. I'm going to be doing it in VR using sim racing and a whole load of alcohol. Now this video could be a terrible idea. There are loads of reasons. I'll give you 3 of them. Firstly, I'm not a great driver on the best of days. Secondly, I'm not a big drinker anymore. I've barely drunk since Christmas. And thirdly, I mess these recordings up when I'm sober. So God knows what's going to happen today. If anything gets uploaded whatsoever, I'm counting it as a success. Now my big aim is to grow the sub count. So do us a favour, if you enjoy this video, press the sub button and join me for the future videos. If you like this kind of content, let me know and maybe we can push some more of it in. The gear I'm working with today is my trusty Thrustmaster T300 and T3PA pedals. I'm using the Play Seat Challenge sort of foldable rig. It's nice and easy, I can pull it right up to the desk. Should be easy to film with. My usual setup on the computer and VR side. Let's jump in and have some fun. Right, so I'm loading up. The sim I'm going to be using today is Automobilista 2. That's probably my favourite VR sim racer. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to lay down a few practice laps first and try and get a sort of feel from the car. I don't need you to particularly watch that. Then I'll lay down my sort of control laps, so completely alcohol free. What does it look like? So I'm running 7 laps, I'm running around Donington and I'm using the Roco 001 P3 car. Got 15 opponents on, all at a high level. I've got penalties on and I've got assists off. Right, this is going to be my control lap. We've got no alcohol. I'm just trying to set a decent score to judge the rest by. Now the first lap will never be that score because I'm standing start, cold tyres, so we're just going to take it slow, try and avoid any crashes, any corner one cannonballs here. Just sort of stay with the pack and we can start breaking some records on the second one. And it blows me away every time I play it just how great this game looks in this setup. Automobilista is probably the most attractive sim in VR anyway. But when I'm running it through the G2 at this high resolution, settings all maxed, power by the 3090. A bit early on the shift, but doing alright. I'm not really cutting enough of the paint there. I'm overgun in that corner, but covered it. Maybe I'll start to get better as the alcohol kicks in for the first couple of beers because it will stop me being concerned about the camera. I'm a talkative drunk anyway, so it might help with that. Why are they pitting? There's no mandatory pit on. Got no idea why they've just pitted. That has pushed us up the ranks a bit. It means we're now competing the sort of top tier. Right, so we're on the final lap. Let's make it a good one, come on. My best was 139. Now that's actually really poor for me. I feel like that's because I'm on camera and I'm speaking a lot while I'm doing it. Let's see if the alcohol loosens things up. Time to get a drink down me. Right, I've got my first drink on the go and I feel like I should be honest, it's early. I've set aside the whole day for this because I don't know how long it's going to take. So, I'm not sure I can face a beer yet. What I've made is I've made a Bloody Mary. I've made it to the BBC Good Food recipe. Damn it BBC, that's a lot of vodka. At least it'll kick things off in the proper way. You know what, it tastes alright. I never guess what the celery is all about in Bloody Marys, but it looks funny. We'll dig it. It tastes nice. Let's get it down me and I'll see you on the first race. Right, this is the first of what we'll call the drunken laps. I don't really feel it yet. Technically, I think I would already be over the drink drive limit. Certainly in the UK anyway. In fact, I'd say this is the nicest way to play it. A light buzz. Well, we improved the first lap by about 10 seconds. Now we need to improve on the second one. I feel like I could be going faster if these boys would get out of my way. I'm trying to set a record here, boys. Probably could have come down another gear. Bit of mayhem in front of us. We'll avoid it. We're above that. Right, again, they're pitting for no reason. We'll ignore that. Seems to keep happening Probably the way I've got the race set up. Funny number of laps or something. Right, I stayed in quite high gear there, but managed to keep things steady. Right, that's the end. Our fastest time, 139.04. I think that is actually quicker than the first laps. I was on 139 definitely, but I think it was more than 0.04. Well, that's conclusive proof. Drink driving is not a problem. In fact, it's an aid. We'll stop the video there, shall we? Of course we won't. Let's push on to the next bevy. Right, I'm on bevy number 2 now. The beers have started flowing. I'm drinking Jubal, really nice beer. If I'm honest, I'm starting to feel that sort of slight buzz. So this could be where things start to go downhill. Hopefully not. I want to see those scores keep coming down and down and down. Anyway, I'm going to knock this back and I'll see you on the track. Right, I really am starting to feel the buzz a little bit. I would not be happy going out in this current state. One thing that does come out when I've had a drink is my competitive side. So I need to try not to get too deep into that and push past these boys. And keep the aggression tucked in. I've seen some nice consistent laps here. Hope they're consistently good. I don't see the time until the end of the race. Again, we're keeping that pace up. Overdone that little, that's cost me some time. So our fastest, 138.3. Now that is a substantial jump. So we're showing continuing improvement here. I don't know if it's me relaxing or what, but I'm getting better. And I really don't feel like I should be. I don't feel like I'd be comfortable jumping into a car. Interesting. Right. I think the first time I was ahead, but in sort of margin of error. So it was a consistent sort of lap time, but that's close to a second faster. I like that. I'm happy with that. Right, we'll call that there. Right, I'm back and ready for a bevy. Now things are going a little bit too well. We need things to speed up a bit. We need things to start going downhill for the sake of humanity. So I've bought a WKD and I haven't drank these since I was a student. And when I was a student, I was really good at knocking them back. So we're going to see if we can set a fast time on this as well. Now 3, 2, 1. And done. You know what? That was alright. I think I was quicker when I was a student, but happy with that. I'm going to take 5 minutes to let that settle in. And let its juices start flowing. And we'll fire up another lap. So as I move around the house, I feel like I shouldn't be driving. Once I get behind the wheel, I actually don't feel too bad. I still wouldn't be confident driving like this by any means. But we're not doing awful. Even now, this doesn't feel chaotic. And the VR almost becomes slightly more immersive. Okay, we're driving well now. Okay, everything's alright so far. I always find it hard to judge how the second lap is because it's the first lap without a standing start, so nothing really to compare it to on the fastest lap time that they show you on the screen. Right, took that corner very nicely. We picked up a place there. Back on the pedal. Gaining. Again, I've got this car set up really high downforce, so these corners are where I do pick up the pace. 1385! Still strong. What can you say to that? Well, I'm happy with that. We're doing okay here. We're doing okay. We're showing continual improvement. Where will it all go pear-shaped? I'd like to certainly break into the 137s. Let's get a beer down us and see if we can do exactly that. So, got the next beer on the go. Enjoying it. So far, I'm feeling it. I can certainly tell that things are happening, but the confidence is building. I feel like I can take on the world. I'm going to knock this back, and I'll see you on the track. I can definitely feel it now. I would absolutely be terrified about getting behind a real vehicle after this much drink. Right, I feel like that was his fault, not mine. In any way, I was very controlled and measured there, and he kind of popped out in front. The AI isn't perfect in this. Right. Nice line there. Bit aggressive, but quick. I think that sped me up a little bit. We don't really need to worry about being quick on this first lap, so that's what I'm doing, but prep me for the next one. Right, we're getting a few bumps here. That isn't my usual driving tactic. That could be a sign of the impact of the alcohol. Getting a bit overzealous, I'd say. Not out of control, and certainly not driving poorly, but overzealous. Oh, I've spun. Oh dear. Right. Right, I've spun here. We kind of need to force our way round. Oh, he's giving us a nudge. Get out the road. Okay, right. We're still going. Let's make this much cleaner. Lovely line. Feeling it. This is going to be the lap. Close it, the guys in front. I can accelerate a little early there, but you know what? It's worked out. We're going to call that there because I don't need to do the cool down lap. So, 137! We broke into 137. I'm chuffed with that. Now, I will say that although that was the fastest lap I've driven, it wasn't the most consistent race I've driven. So there's a lot of errors there. So I'm getting a bit overconfident. Sometimes when I'm pulling it off, that confidence is working for me, but it's not throughout. Right, I need to keep control of everything, but let's push on. Let's have another bevy, and let's break further down at the 137s. Right, I've got another drink to hand. We're on the Pear Cider now, flavoured with cucumber and mint, chosen by my wife. It's actually quite nice. I'm going to knock it back. We'll see you in the race. I also feel like I'm finding my flow. Got boxed in a bit there. The outside line paid off for us a little bit there. Oosh, oosh. Well, we're in front. I'm sorry, iRacing. I'm sorry to the whole iRacing community. I didn't mean it. Okay, I'm happy with that lap. That's solid. Now let's beat it. Wow, we might manage to... Oh, they're giving me a little nudge there. All fair, all fair. Way. Right. This is really going poorly now. Right, we lost a lot of places there. Got a little whack and it all went out of place. Right, we're at the back of the pack now. Work to do. First time of the day that we've been right at the back. Right, it's not the best start I've had, but it's by no means disastrous. Yet.
That wasn't too shabby. That was a decent line through there. That's picked our pace up a little bit. Right, that was just about our fastest lap of this circuit. There you have it, 1:37. That is pretty solid. I don't think that's faster than the last lap, but that is within margin of error, and that is pretty impressive. Now, I don't think I was very consistent there. We had a number of errors on that lap. And ignore the fact that we're at first in this leaderboard, because pretty much every other car pitted on one of the laps near the end there. I'm quite happy with that score, 1:37. Let's carry on, let's have another drink, and let's see if we can ruin this.
Right, I've got the next beer to hand. Now, things are going pretty well, and that's not good. We didn't want to be showing this. I'm not trying to advocate for drinking. Please do drink responsibly. Don't have a load of bevies and get in your car. That ain't going to go well for anyone. Now, things got a little bit touchy in that last race. Things got a bit over-aggressive. We want to avoid that. The score was good at the end. We want to continue with that. I'm going to see this off. I'm having another Jubel. It's the last of my beers. If things don't start going downhill rapidly, we're moving on to the hard stuff. And I was hoping I could avoid that, but I don't think we're going to. So I'm going to knock this back and we'll get back in the sim.
Right, so this is post-drinking my final beer. I really want to be controlled and measured. I've lost a fair few spots there, but don't worry about it. Take the outside line. In fact, we've picked one up there. No, we haven't. He's still in front. But we're okay, we're okay. In fact, we're one further behind than I was. Okay, still not a disaster. It's only lap one. Lap one doesn't matter. We're just finding our feet, warming up the tyres. Right, we're having people overtake us now. That's not usual. I think it's because I'm trying to be too nice. But let's try and keep the consistency. He's trying to get ahead again. And you know what? Your man on the other side's also pushing forwards. Well, that was excellent. Picked up a couple of spots there. Oh, he's giving me a nudge. I don't feel like I was in the wrong place there. Comment section would tell me different. Some good numbers we're putting up here. I can feel it. That was over aggressive. But it didn't really do any harm. We lost about half a second there. Because I should have been smoother through the corner. I think that's a very competitive lap. I really think that could be one of the best of the day. Ooh, could have spun out there. I've kind of recovered from it pretty well. Oh, we had a little bump there, but I don't think we did any harm to anybody, and we came out of it okay. I'm like a darts player. Fuel me with a beer, and I improve. I think this is the first time that I've been first by quite a long way by this point in the race. Right, this has been really good. I don't feel like we've got into any silly situations. I feel like it's been consistent. I still really do feel the alcohol sitting on me, but my cognitive functions seem to be there. Right, that's the end. 36! 36,602. That's incredible. That's my best so far. And you know what? That was consistent throughout. Every one of those was really competitive and really good. We didn't have any silly incidents. We didn't have any crashes. We didn't really have any bumps. Consistently at the front. That was really good. I'm happy with that. Yes!
Right, everyone. So moving on to the next drink. And if I'm honest, I didn't plan for things to be going quite as well as they are. So I didn't buy any mixer for my vodka. I thought it would be used for the Bloody Mary. That'd be that. We've seen off the beers, they're gone. I'm not ready to move on to the whiskey yet. I feel like I've still got more in me. So I've mixed the vodka with some apple juice I had in a kind of makeshift Appletini, if you will. It tastes alright, to be fair. I'm going to knock it back and we're going to move on to the next one. Now, please, I need things to start going downhill so that we don't damn ourselves. Let's see this off and really hope things start to turn. But I'm going to keep pushing because I'm competitive and I want to see that number drop.
I feel alright, you know. As I move around my house, I really feel pissed. When I get my headset on, I feel at home. I don't really get it. Oosh, that was not what I've been told. Okay, that is a sign. That is not something I would usually do. I like to avoid those kind of bumps. Okay, I've taken his slipstream and I'm going past him. Oh, we're giving him a knock as well. We're being quick, but we're being dangerous. I need to, you know, relax it, relax it. Come on, we can do that. That was a lovely corner. Beautiful. Beautiful. There's some things I'm doing really well. It's just the other people that don't seem to matter when you've had a drink. Look at that. Oh, what a corner. That was spectacular. Spectacular. That first. My first place in 2 laps against high-level opponents. Okay, right, I've lost it, but still. There's something in this. It's like a lack of care. These aren't the kind of opponents that I usually beat, but I think I've broken a fair few rules. If I was driving like this in a proper online tournament, I wouldn't be invited to the next one. So I can still adapt. You don't lose everything after a few points. You just gain a bit of bravado. Maybe way too much bravado, but you gain it. Oi! I see you over there. So you can't do that on a triple screen, can you? Have a little look there. Right, we're back in the mighty first place. Ooh, just tail control there. I overgunned the accelerator at first, and then brought it back. Oh, oh, bad, 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 bad. Oh, we lost some spots there. Right, we're into the final lap. If I'm going to score well in this round, it's kind of got to be on this one, because I don't feel like we've done great so far. We might be placed alright, but there's been some errors. That felt nice. Taking the right lines. Very happy with that. Oh, track limit warning. Not enough for me to get in trouble, but I've got a little slap on the wrist there. I think that might be the first of the day, you know. Oi, massively overshot. That was a good lap. Oh, I was too busy thinking about the track limit warning. Oh dear. Okay, right. Right. Skip the cool down lap. I mean, it's 1:37. It's not terrible, but it's not a best. So it's like we've just seen the start of the curve back up there. I feel like I could have done better there. If I hadn't ballsed up that last corner, I'm pretty sure that would have been a 1:36, because that last lap was on it. That was really, really good. Disappointing. Anyway, I'm going to pour myself a whiskey and see if we can really cause some problems.
Right, there's potential. Things are starting to go downhill. So we've pushed onto the top shelf. Now on to the Jack Daniel's single barrel. That is one of my favourite whiskies. It's a bourbon. It's really nice. I like this. I've measured a 50ml measure. That would normally start to, you know, push me. So let's see where things go. This might be the last one of the day. Maybe there'll be one more, we'll see. But I really want to push those records, so we're still not driving badly. We're setting good pace, but we're getting aggressive, we're getting into situations we shouldn't, and we're spinning out of control every now and then. I don't want to do that. I want to keep it consistent. Let's try.
I can't resist, but keep pushing for more. And we've just picked back up at least one of those by being a little bell end. Race control, return to base 13, alright. Right, we've let that happen. Took a knock there. But right. Alright, right, bumped him a little bit there. But we're making good time. Whoosh, whoosh. Oh dear, right. Whoosh, took that a bit wide. Oh, bit of over. Oh, we've pushed it to the limit on this. Right, terrible corner for me. They've all pitted with the exception of 2 cars. Could have been chaotic. I think I've just kept control. Very much on the limit, as they say. Oh, bad corner, to be fair. Overshot that. Had to hammer the brakes on. Oh, and I've spun as well. Wow, okay, that really wasn't a great corner. Right, 1, 3, 8, 4. That's poor. We started to slip back. I feel like that's an anomaly. I feel like we can do better than that, and we have done better than that. I still feel in control of the car. I'm gonna grab another double whiskey and see if we can beat that. We can beat that.
Right, I've got another large whiskey on the go. I need to make up for what I just did. So that wasn't a very good round for me. There was a fair few mistakes there, but I felt in control and I felt like I could continue to do well. It didn't really score well for me, so I need to improve that. Now, in the next round, I'm going to maintain composure. I'm going to do the same sort of thing. We're going to attack it well. I'm going to be aggressive, but in the right way. I'm not going to take chances where I shouldn't. I'm just going to control it and deliver well. And I know we can get back to at least the 137s. So, I'll knock this back and I'll see you on the track.
Right, now this is my second whiskey. I'm ready to jump in the race. If I'm honest, I do still feel relatively well in control. I'd be terrified of getting behind a car now in real life, but in the game, VR just brings a certain something to me. I mean, I've been doing that all day, but I feel like I'm at home. I feel like I can do this. I know there are no consequences. That's what it is. Now we're gonna chill, find our place, ease into it, and then we're going to land some big scores on the second and the third laps. Let's slip in front of these guys because I've got the skills. Lovely. Oh, beautiful corner. Okay, we might have got a slight penalty there. Oh, and we've overspun, and we overspun again, and we took a knock, but oh, we overspun again. Jesus. Right, we've regained control. That was lovely. Lovely. We just clip this, get on the edge. Oh, a little bit too far, but not much. I'll give you a bump because, oh, you bastard. Oh, right, we're throwing that lap away. I'm just going to clip this one. Lovely. Touch the paint. And over to the other side. Brakes on. Oh, okay, we're going now. Plenty of recovery time. Oh, we spun. Right. This is the one. This is where we break back into that 136. Okay, that was a decent corner there. We've picked up a couple of seconds there, you know. Now let's go beat it. Wow, okay, right. The people who've pitted are actually getting away before us. That is not a good sign. That's not something I want to see. We can nail them, surely. I'm racing well. Oh, she's giving us a knock. You bastard. Oh. Maintain control. Away. Until there. Oh, no. No. Right, we're maintaining control anyway. My shifts are a bit early. We can do you boys. Easy. Easy. I'm going to take you over right here. Usually. Their tyres are warmed up a bit, so they're doing okay. Okay, 5 seconds behind. Oh, Jesus. Right. And I've... Oh, Jesus. I've spun. Right. Kind of feel like I've been unfairly done there. I had control, but... Anyway, there we go. 138. We're back. Right. Okay. Gonna jump out. It's not the best showing we've had. We'll call it there.
Hey everyone, it's the day after and I am back re-recording the conclusion to this video to try and bring some sort of coherence to it. It was necessary. Now, yesterday was great fun and in fact I think I took quite a few learnings from it. So I went into this expecting that I would get worse and worse and worse as time went on. I thought I would notice it almost immediately. I would start spinning, I'd lose a bit of control, and by the end I would be at a total loss of control. Now that didn't really happen. And in fact, my fastest laps came when I was pretty well inebriated. So going forwards, should we all have a drink, get behind the wheel? Well, no, absolutely not. So even though I had the odd laps that were faster, I had way more incidents. And they were bad. So I was bumping into cars, I was crashing, I was spinning. In real life, that could have been fatal or even murderous, and that ain't great. But I could pick things up from it. So what I think happened was that I was gaining confidence, I was taking risks, and I was spotting opportunities that I usually wouldn't go for. Now, if I want to improve as a sim racer, perhaps I need to be a bit more aggressive. Perhaps I need to take a few chances and try and find a little bit of a balance between the two. Anyway, let me know in the comments below what you think and if there's anything else that can be taken from it. Before you go, if you haven't subbed to the channel yet, please do. If you enjoyed the video, please press that like button, it helps me out, and I will see you on the next one. Thank you very much. Goodbye.